How long do stick insect eggs take to hatch? Imagine waiting 4 months to see tiny creatures emerge from eggs that look like small grains of rice. That's part of the fun and patience involved in breeding stick insects. If you're curious about how long it takes for these eggs to hatch, you've come to the right place. The time varies a lot depending on the species and the environment. Some eggs hatch in as little as 2 months, while others can take up to 18 months or even longer. For example, certain Marmosodia species hatch quickly, often around 2 months, especially if kept in warm, humid conditions. On the other hand, larger species like the giant gigas or Heteropteryx dilatata may need closer to 14 months or more. The main factors influencing incubation are temperature and humidity. The best temperature range for incubation is between 18 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius. Many stick insect eggs hatch best around 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. If it gets too cold, development slows down significantly. Humidity is just as important. Eggs need a moist environment but not soaked. Too much moisture can cause mold and kill the embryo, while too little can dry out the egg. A good method is to keep the eggs in a container with damp sand, vermiculite, or moist paper towels. It's best to spray water lightly on the substrate once a week, depending on the climate. Eggs are usually kept in a well-ventilated container to prevent mold growth. Once the eggs hatch, tiny nymphs emerge and start feeding on fresh leaves. They will molt several times over the next few months before reaching maturity. The entire process from egg to adult can take about a year, depending on the species. For those breeding stick insects at home, maintaining stable temperature and humidity is key. Using a heated enclosure or placing the eggs in a warm spot can help improve hatch rates. Be patient because hatching can happen over many months, sometimes with a big batch all hatching at once, and others hatching sporadically. So, in summary, stick insect eggs generally take anywhere from 2 months to over a year to hatch. The exact time depends on the species and how well you keep their environment just right.